SevereMMA here with Will fucking Fleury ahead of his fight at Brave 10 this Friday night. Will, how's training been going? I know a lot of fighters get asked that and they just give a generic answer, but we know you're a very honest and raw bastard, as you call yourself. So give us the real answer.
I'm gonna have to give you a bland as fuck one. Everything's going pretty well, to be honest. It's been a longer camp than I've had in a long time. So I've had like a full 8 weeks going at this. Pretty much feeling like I'm peaking right now. Just went in like I'm obviously doing the weight cut now, and I've gone in and done my last like glycolytic kind of shit workout basically. And yeah, that's measured like of all numbers, and I go for my last camp. This is the best I've ever had. So yeah, everything's peaking pretty well. Got more spars in this camp than I have in the last 3. So yeah, everything, and like very kind of very happy with how everything went.
Obviously, you're 3-0, still undefeated. Your last fight was against Gordon Rudman. Did you take any? Obviously, it was a win, but did you take anything from the fight that you had to work on, and how much? What should we look for improvement wise in the next fight?
That was a kind of a weird fight. Like I went into it with broken ribs. I took it on about 2.5 weeks' notice. So like I literally actually signed the contract, flew over 2 days later, and then broke my ribs about 3 days after I got there. So it was pretty much just like make the weight and actually get in there. I couldn't train at all for the week and a half beforehand. I was down in just some hotel room in North Bank, and while I got nicked, a load of like fairly crappy stuff happened right before that fight. But got in there, put on that fucking performance, whooped his ass pretty well anyway. It was the type of fight though I knew for like as long as I got the weight done and got in there, there'd be no issue. I think this one I can actually kind of put on a performance. Like I whooped Gordon's ass pretty well. I was pretty happy with how it went overall. But I think I could do more explosive movements without the broken ribs. So hopefully we'll see a bit more like, flying knee type thing. Just get to kind of show that I'm a decent athlete as well.
Do you know much about your next opponent, Tarek Suleiman? Have you watched tape on him, or what do you know? What do you expect from him?
Yeah, he's like kind of Thai boxing, sort of decent soft grappler style. He trains down the Tiger Muay Thai. There's nothing majorly impressive about the guy, to be honest. He's 6-1 in for most of my submissions. To be honest, like I'd be very, very disappointed if I let this guy kind of get into me at all, or like to exploit my range. I'm going to keep a decent range on him and just keep this out of him from distance. And then when I want to engage with him, it's brutal. So I've done my bit of research, but like there's nothing there that I'm majorly concerned with. Like.
And your pro career is obviously unblemished and they're all finishes. Is it important to you to keep that streak going, or are you just happy enough to win by any means necessary?
Nah, I think I'd like to smash this fight pretty quickly and pretty impressively. Like, look, I have a couple of viral clips already. I'm looking for another one.
Yeah, so it's important. They always say it's important not to look past your next opponent, but
your career is unblemished. All right, don't forget that. I'm one of the very few lads I haven't been beaten at all. So, boom.
Yeah, so yeah, they say it's not important to not look past your opponent, but maybe you're looking past them. Talking about UFC Dublin to us on Twitter. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, my career has been a bit of a shit show starting off with. Like, I should be 10-0. That's the way I see it. Like, I know what I can do. I've observed what I can do to people. So, if I get this 4-0, 4 finishes, I don't see why it wouldn't be somewhat considered anyway. And like, give me that chance. Just watch me beat the piss out of one of these lads. Like, give me any fucking low-level middleweight in the UFC, and I'll beat the shit out of them. I think is the way I see it. So, that's why now.
Are there fighters in the UFC in your division that you look at and you think you match up well with?
Yeah, good few. Yeah, pretty like, look, man, give me the guy. Give me anybody. Like, I'm not like gonna go out here and go like, oh, I want Kobe Covington or some bullshit like this. Get me matched with some lad. Right? Maybe it's my job to go out and pick somebody specific actually and go, he's the guy I want. But like, if you have any loose lads hanging around who aren't fucking bothered coming to Dublin, bring them over. I'll whoop their ass for them. Like,
Yeah.
Look, there's not a whole lot of Irish star power right now. This is a fucking huge opportunity. Like, I'm a legit ass whooper who can come in we can do this, like. So yeah, and like people go, oh well, you don't have the credentials. You've only like fought 4 lads at this stage. I don't know. I think if you've been following the Irish MMA scene, like go back. I've been whooping everybody's ass for a long time, man, and like there's a reason all these other lads didn't show up. Like, so I haven't had the ability to create this huge profile, this huge platform, but like I've been doing my job, you know, and
Yeah.
it's a huge opportunity, and I'd love to be able to take it.
Are you thinking about maybe if you don't get the call, maybe 4-0? If you were to get the 4-0, it'd be rare enough for the UFC to sign a fighter that young in their career, pro wise. But maybe if you could stay on weight and look to step in if there's any kind of replacement fights or injuries, that could be a route. Does that interest you?
Yeah, obviously. Look, I'm going to be ready regardless. Like, I don't think I'm going to have a huge break after this fight anyway, and like it's going to be a big push, and hopefully get something out of it. But if nothing is organised, I'll still be in shape and ready at that stage anyway. You know, I probably couldn't make welterweight. Like, I don't know, it depends, obviously. But yeah, like, I'll be ready around that time, regardless. And considering signing a 4-0 guy, if you look at some of the cards they've had on in, like, other regions where they've signed, like, young lads who are chronically bad. Like, they're crap. Like, in China, this China card and whatever. And they've gone in, you see like 2-3-0 lads fighting each other. Like, you know, I'm a legit like I could come in the morning and be a legit UFC fucking fighter. I know I'm that standard. Like, so yeah.
Are you in a rush to get there? Do you think maybe if you got there now, it might be a little bit too early, and if you could just get a little bit more experience, it might serve you better when you do get in there?
No, I don't think so, man. Like, I've been around a long time, and you know, a lot of it is just like you think you can move fast when you get there, and I think I can. So let me have that shot. Let me prove it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't like. What's another 4 or 5 fights of Bellator going to do? Like, here's the thing. I feel like I'm with these promotions now, and I'm like, I know I can beat this lad. And you know what? There's some great fighters in promotions like this. Brave have some great lads, and they're under promoted. So why hang around there, fight 7, 8 more times, and you'll be fighting like tough guys who are good, or you can get into UFC and fight guys who are also quite good, but like you're getting proper notoriety and you're getting decent money for it. Like, I don't see the point in hanging around with low level promotions. Like, I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. Like,
yeah.
and
So
look, I'll be progressing as a fighter for the next few years, regardless. But like, why not now?
Yeah. So ideally, there'd be the UFC. If they don't come calling, are you looking to what's your contract situation? With like we heard you'd signed with EFC before this fight was announced, and you fought for them, and obviously did the reality show that was kind of like the Ultimate Fighter called The Fighter. So what happened there, and what's the Brave situation? Are you able to leave for a Zuffa contract if it comes along, or what's the story there?
So what I've signed is a 3-fight deal with Brave on the condition that they're coming to Dublin at the end of May or the start of June. So that's kind of a funny situation. But regarding the EFC lads, it's pretty much we ended on better terms than we could, like, considering everything that happened. Like, we ended on pretty good terms. I went down there, like, they, you know, treated me very well when I was down there in December. I put on a good performance for them. Everyone was happy. Still waiting to get paid my bonus money, but got a bonus and all that, so it was good. Like, you know, I was happy enough with how things ended up down there. I assumed I would have been going back. Brave came in and made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I put that offer to them. They didn't really come along with anything better, so I signed with Brave, and here we are.
Yeah. So back to next weekend. So when are you flying over, and when do you arrive in Amman, Jordan? And are you looking forward to getting over there? A bit of a unique experience.
Yeah, the class, like, as in this is the part I love. Like, you know, I'd much rather see the world while I'm fighting. Like, obviously a Dublin card would be amazing. I've yet to fight in Dublin. I've never been a hometown fighter. Like, I fought once in Cork. It was my pro or my amateur debut, and other than that, I've never been a hometown guy. I've like come to Dublin to fight the Dublin guys. I've gone to Belfast and fought a guy in Belfast. I went to South Africa to fight South Africans. I'm going out to Jordan to fight a guy from Syria. So wouldn't mind being the hometown guy if that Dublin UFC card came. But I love seeing, like, I'd love getting out here. Yeah, going to Jordan's class. Like,
And finally, do you know how did the fans watch the event? Do you know what time you're going to be on as well, or there's going to be an online stream, I believe?
Yeah, apparently there's going to be a YouTube stream, which is they haven't really clarified it that well, which is annoying. But yeah, what I'm being told is that they're going to send me a link. I'll obviously post that on everything I can. Yeah, hopefully there'll be a YouTube stream.
Well, do you have any idea what time you'll be on it?
No idea.
Okay, cool. Well, as soon as the details are out, we'll have them over on Severe, and we'll have that YouTube link or whatever link there is for the event up as well. Yeah. So stay tuned to SevereMMA.com. Thanks a million for that, Will.
No bother. All right. Take care, lads.